We're going to explain how to turn off those pesky message boxes that pop up unexpectedly from various applications, specifically focusing on how to suppress them using code. This isn't a universal solution, as the method depends heavily on the application and the programming language used to create it. However, we'll cover some common scenarios and techniques. 1. Understanding the source. First, we need to identify where these message boxes are coming from. Are they system alerts, errors from a specific program, or warnings generated by your script? Knowing the source is crucial for finding the right solution. Sometimes, a simple setting within the application itself can disable the alerts. Check the application settings or preferences for options related to notifications or messages. Many programs have a quiet mode or similar option that will prevent them from popping up messages. 2. Programmatic suppression, for developers. If the message boxes are generated by a script or program you have control over, like a Python script or a CPKAN application, you can often suppress them directly in the code. This typically involves intercepting the error or warning before it displays a message box. For example, in many languages, error handling mechanisms can be used to catch exceptions without displaying a user-facing message box. Instead of letting the default error handling mechanism pop up a message box, you can choose to log the error to a file or console, thereby silently handling it. In Python, a try except block would be used, and in C/, you'd use try catch. 3. Using external tools, system-wide. For system-wide message boxes that aren't application-specific, advanced tools or scripts might be necessary. These tools often require elevated permissions and careful use, as incorrectly configuring them could disable important system alerts. Researching and using these tools requires caution and technical expertise. Use them only if you understand the risks. Please note that disabling important system messages could lead to problems and is generally not recommended. 4. Specific examples, illustrative only. Let's say you have a Python script that uses the tkinter library and throws an error. You can use a try except block to catch the exception and perform alternative handling. Instead of tkinter.messagebox.showererror, you might log the error to a file or print it to the console and continue the script execution. This prevents the error message box from appearing. Similar techniques can be applied to other GUI frameworks and languages. Remember always to carefully consider the implications of suppressing error messages. It is usually best practice to log errors for later analysis. Remember, the best approach depends on the context. Start by checking application settings. If that doesn't work and you have access to the underlying code, use programmatic suppression. For system-wide changes, only use advanced tools if you're very comfortable with your system and its implications. Improper use can be harmful.